What the heck is going on with you? What's going on with you? How are you? You. It's rude. You know it's rude to say that to people? There's certain things that people get like triggered by. And if you have to be very, I've learned this. On what authority am I speaking? I'm just telling you what I know. I'm a security guard. The thing I've really learned about being a security guard, I mean it, is like, you really do have to the biggest part of my job is presenting myself, listening, and learning how to act, how to talk, my tone of my voice. It's very, people freak out. So let's start over then. Let's start over. Ready? Hey, Pebble here. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad people are watching. See what I did there? It takes away the you thing. Listen, we're just having fun. I'm always trying to come up with a new clever way to start a stream, because I feel like today we should really have a new clever way, because we have a new clever game. This is a game that just came out. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know much about the game. I literally saw a big streamer play it. I'm just gonna come out just be honest about it. I almost feel bad about streaming this game, because the streamer was a huge streamer, and I don't like to take games that streamers are doing, especially. But I was just like, golly, that game looks good. And so I watched him play a little bit, and then I was like, sorry, bro, I'm going to stream this myself. So I will just pay that guy whatever money I get from the views of this video. So that guarantees he'll get nothing. No, I'm kidding. No. I realized this, and then we'll get into the whole stream. Yes, my name is Pebble. Yes, the game is Hell Clock. Not to be confused with Held Cock, which is a porno. But here's the thing. When it comes to originality, and when it comes to streamer etiquette and all that kind of stuff, we can start the game. If you just take a game that a streamer is streaming, I don't think that's bad, right? But if you start taking all the stuff that the streamers are doing every time, catch yourself, because that's how I do it, because I don't want to steal from other people. And it goes deeper than just, there's a whole thing right now on copywriting and using somebody's video to react to, but I go even deeper with it, creatively, find your own lane. So, but I do think this game is right in step with where we were heading as in my personal gaming life. And if you go check out my streams, you'll notice that we've been playing a lot of Hades 2 lately. We have been playing a lot of Hades 2. And I've really been feeling the game Hades 2. I played it yesterday, and I was like, okay, because I was trying to think, should we get rid of the game? I was getting close to figure, because that's what I do. I inventory, right? I do it in my life. I go, how much drink is left here? Throw this away. What do we have here? We got these. I do it with my bedroom. We're running out of room here with some of the clothes. Got to start throwing stuff away, buying new shirts, throwing stuff away, buying new shirts. I do that with everything. I do it with thoughts. I have a thought about this certain person. All right, well, time to get rid of that thought. We got to move forward. We got to do good things. Same thing with video games. And I did an inventory, and I got rid of a couple games. I got rid of Wall Worlds. But what happens in that whole cleansing period is we get new games too. And so instead of thinking that I stole from a big streamer, he was playing a game and I took his game out from under him, I'm just going to say this was just a timing thing. I was ready to put a new game into the repertoire, and he happened to just be playing this game. However, we still don't know if this game is something we want to keep in the rotation. So it really all comes down to the stream itself, and that is something that we don't steal from anybody. So if anything, I just want to give credit to Esfin TV. Esfin TV, I did see you playing this game and I decided to play it, but I would never really normally play anything you play because you're you and I'm me, and rubber's bullets are rubber and bounce off you, stick to me. I don't remember how that goes. No, that was the thing where your parents would say, if somebody curses at you and you go, I know you are, but what am I? And all that kind of shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the game. We don't really need to really say much about this game. We're just going to play it. And also, I want to tell you this. It's called Softcore. Hard level of difficulty is softcore. I would rather do that than struggle on hard levels. So we get better at this, okay. Then we can step it up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Rather than start the entire thing, because I don't know if we're going to really play this game a lot. This is going to be a test stream, basically, for this game. Brand new game. Check it out. And it does feel good. I will tell you this. It does feel good to be doing a new game. It does. And this game is $20, which is a lot of, like, most games don't really. Also, okay. I would say let's reset here for a minute. So there's going to be a little bit of different language happening. This is basically like a Spanish storyline, which is also kind of interesting. So you're learning about Brazil and the history of Brazil. I think it's based on something. I don't know if it's true yet. We would have to play it and see. Here, let's do a just to be completely 100%. In fact, since we don't know if we're gonna play this game, really, like we're gonna play it now, but when we play it again, since we don't know, let's not do any research. I was just gonna do a Google search on this, and I was gonna check and like. I was gonna see like what's the origin story and da-da-da, but since we don't know, let's just play the game. If it's cool, it's literally gonna be like that. If it's a cool game, if it's easy to learn, and let's figure out where we're gonna put our camera as well. I'm thinking like lower left is what I'm feeling with this one. So far, this is what I feel. This is what it feels like to me. I don't know if that's gonna be the actual. But that seems like it makes kind of sense to do that. We'll see. And you can see in the middle there, you've got, it basically tells you, you've got different, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I am looking for a word. Different moves. Let's go.
Que chame nossas casas de pocilga. Pelo menos em Canudos temos lar.
This is one of my favorite things in games now. This is something I really dig about this game, is this. We'll see how this game goes, man. It's kind of it's feeling a little hot, and it is a hot day today, so hopefully, let me put the air on. It's one of them games, man. This game actually moved pretty flawlessly, but if it ends up like turning off, then we can't stream it. And I have a good computer too, man. Like, I have a pretty good computer. I don't know if my computer's just getting old or what, but like it's heating up with this game for some reason. All right, let's continue. It's a good test. This will be a good test. See if we can do it. It's kind of weird the way they're putting the map right there. It doesn't really bother me, to be honest with you. I'm kind of surprised that I'm not bothered by that. Trying to collect gold here. That I love. Who doesn't love loot? I love loot. It's a good power. Oh, you know what I've realized too? I'm on a timer. I need to kind of move a little quicker. Yeah, so we're on a timer here, which I totally forgot. The name of the game is Clock something, so yeah. Okay, let's go. Four minutes and 33 seconds. Looks like infinite shots there. Infinite ammo. 3 minutes left here. 3 minutes. Oh, the game is like calmed down a little bit. It's not as hot. Good. Ooh. I am getting creamed, it feels like. And where is my health bar? So is my health bar, I like that the time stops here, that's good. So the health bar would be what? The heart? The red heart with the red? Enduring reflexes. Increased duration by 40%. That seems good. Here's where I'm going with, guys. It's a magic, rare, or epic. I'm gonna go with epic because epic seems like the biggest thing. And rare is a good thing too when something's rare. But I'm strictly going now by the logic of HG Poker of Hades 2. Because Hades 2 has this kind of thing, and whenever they rate it, whenever I see rare, no matter how much I like something, I usually pick that rare thing. Knife generation, time and throw speed, area of effect. Go with that. Okay. 2 minutes and 23 seconds. I'm assuming I have to kill everybody, right? That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. Should I just move on to the thing, or... To the next level, I mean, or... Okay. Moving forwards.
Pelo amor de Santo Cristo, me tire daqui! Compadre Abade, corra! Salve sua vida! Okay. Oh, I can use a potion? Okay, cool. How many do I have? 2 more? Okay, great. What is this guy? Holy shit. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's get out there. That is very Hades. There's some scenes that are kind of like Hades. Like, that was cool though. So that's a run right there. So that's your run. There's everything about your run. Slingshot, a split shot, shadow dash, attack, reflexes, damage taken, enemies killed, regular. Total runs 3, deaths 1, total time. Did that really take 23 minutes? I don't think so. Let's try again. I like it. I like it. I like this. This is pretty cool. So far, it's pretty cool. Today's stream is not sponsored because we're just not a sponsored stream, and I would love to be sponsored someday, but I decided a long time ago that it didn't really matter if we were sponsored. It's kind of more fun to just say we're not sponsored, and then we can just like drink. I think a big reason why we did this was I was drinking stuff on the show, on the stream, And then I was nervous. Well, I'm drinking Gatorade, or I'm drinking this and that. I thought, let's just call it out in the open. So today's stream is not sponsored by Gatorade. Gatorade is delicious. I like it. I'm not gonna. Also, we're not gonna do it is use their ad slogans, because then that would probably be a problem too. I bet that would be a legal thing. If I said like Gatorade is thirsty for that deep down body thirst, they probably would be pissed off about that. Actually, a lot of things I'm learning here. I don't know if it's true, but I bet I'm right about that. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not sponsored by Gatorade. I love Gatorade. I really used it a lot last couple weeks because I was sick last week. So not last couple weeks, the last week, and it's really helped. It's funny too. It's like there's something about Gatorade that, whether it really does anything or not, it tastes like you're getting better. It's just like a cracker, right? It's simple as a white cracker. Crackers are still cheap, right? No, but there's not like the market on crackers is going to go up anytime soon, right? I think maybe crackers are easy to make. I'm talking about your regular standard hospital cracker. You know, the saltine crackers that you crumble up and put them in soup, or you just eat them, put a little peanut butter on it or something. Crackers. Delicious. I think they're great. But whenever I taste it, the point is, when I taste a cracker, I feel like there's a feeling of I'm getting better. I'm getting healthy. This is good. It's same thing with like bland foods, because that's what I've been eating lately. Just soups and bland stuff. And I gotta tell you, it makes me feel like I'm getting better. And also, the stream is not sponsored. One more. By Arizona Tea. They don't overcharge you. They've been the same price forever. It's $100 for this can, but they've always been the same. No, this thing is like, I think it's like $2 for this. It's 99 cents for this can. Look how big this can is. Now look, we don't know the health benefits of Arizona, let's be honest, but all right, ladies and gentlemen, back to the game. I needed a little break. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can select some skills here. Select skills and reassign their slots. I'd love to do that, actually. With A. Oh, I see. You can... Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't really care where they are. It doesn't really bother me. What a blessing, a body has returned. More bodies to join the fight are always welcome. What a blessing. Oop, here's my power. How in the hell did you end up in that cage? The merchant from Huaziero. Deceiver. Had that not scoundrel? Whoa! I can't read that. It's happening very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. That's fine. Ooh, what? Okay, hold on. I actually have a bunch of money here. I could buy this thing. I will buy that, as a matter of fact. Okay. We got more. Do we have any, can we afford this stuff too, I wonder? No.
Agora você está pronto, compadre. Recupere a nossa madeira e hei de restaurar o grande sino. Fé em Canudos.
By holding the skill button, shoot machine gun-like projectiles at a single target. Marksman. Okay, so we can assign skills here. Acquiring skills. Probably we want to put that here. So those are our powers right now. But there's a really cool one here. I've seen this one. I want that one really bad. It's a bell that basically every time you use it, it's like this huge bell that crashes down, and it's really cool. It's very, very cool. But I don't think I can afford any of that stuff right now. So these are like my main. These, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here goes the next run, guys. 7 minutes. Let's do it.
Pode. Esse comerciante já não tinha estribuchado? Me apague. Sei não. Se isso não é obra das forças lá de cima ou daqui de baixo.
Barrage. So we are going to run through this quickly, but I also want to get as much gold as I can. Bunch of gold. And I gotta say, I don't, oh, this is interesting. Okay. Wow, this is all my skills, huh? Okay, so this is a pretty deep game. Which I do like. I like these games that have balls. It takes balls to be like, look at all this fucking shit you have to do. Like, shit, you're like really put a game together here. Like, I respect it. And if I like the game and it looks good and you're, you know, and then you're making me do all this stuff, well, if it's a good game, then I want to do all this stuff. So yeah, I don't mind. I don't know what any of this stuff means right now. I don't know that there's anything I could do about it. Let's see, proficiency. So the goal is to get proficient in these things as well. So blessings is a thing, huh? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Still learning the game, guys. Obviously, I don't know. I haven't even used this yet. Should I try to use this more? I like the heavy shot. I like the damage. But I should probably get this thing involved as well. So let's do this a little bit. Sharp strike. I've been really using just A and X a lot. So let's keep A going then. Or X. This is for X right here. Oh, I redrawed it. I redrawed. I just wasted a bunch of money by redrawing. That was a waste, actually. Yeah. Let's do skill speed. No, it's look how clean this game is. It's really interesting too. It's like this map that you see in the middle. I like that they're doing that. I like how they're doing that. It's very original. I don't think I've ever seen a game, again, maybe I'm using the word balls wrongly here, but like it seems kind of a nice ballsy move. It works. I mean, normally putting a map right on top of you would annoy the fuck out of me, but I gotta tell you, I don't care that that map is there, and thankfully the map is there. And it's probably better than having to keep doing this every minute. Because this is what I do in normal video games. Oh, gotta see the map. Oh, gotta see the map. Wait, hold on. Where am I on the map? And then, like, at least you don't have to do that here, which is really cool. Does it seem like I'm too enthusiastic about this? I think this game is really, so far I like it a lot. That's all I can tell you. I wish that this thing would work for those for the pottery and stuff. Lots of gold. That was good. That was nice. That was tight, yo. Sharp strike, dead shock. Increase critical damage by 30%. Sharp strike damage 30%. Knife generation, throw speed, I don't think I care about my knife. I should probably care more about my knife, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Let's do it. Let's get the knife going. Those are the knives. And they really do work. It's a nice defensive thing. That's what the knives are. It's not throwing knives, it's that little thing. Okay, let's do the knife thing again. The music is pretty cool too. It's a little ominous, right? But it's also like ominous in a... I love how like when you get to games like this and it's like you get to sort of learn a little bit more like about another culture, and it's just like this is kind of the Latino version of horror. You know what I mean? Which is cool. Not a put down at all. Not a put down at all. I think you'll find that I'm not really ever putting people down. I think you'll find... There we go, let's go. Oh, here we go. Survival mode. Defeat all enemy waves. Wow, that's nice against that guy. That's a good one against that guy. Wow. I didn't think we'd ever be able to just like shoot that guy like that. That's cool. Okay. You got some soul stones. They can be used to permanently upgrade. I missed that. but we'll check it out. We have 2 minutes, 16 seconds left here. Here's my gear. Let's go back to the gear. Gear. The ring. The ring. Okay, here we go. The blessing of precision. The blessing of lethality. The blessing of spirit. Mana, critical chance, or physical damage. $600. The blessing of precision. Seems pretty nice. The time has stopped. Has anyone noticed that? The clock has stopped. So I'm just going to go back up here and see if there's any more money that we missed. Excuse me. Money, we missed. Money, we missed. I don't think we missed any money. Let's go. Kill the merchant on the floor 7. The super bullet shoot thing, right trigger, is what's keeping us in the game, actually. That big giant motherfucker. Look at that. That's insane right there. That's crazy. Quick trigger, dead shot, or critical chance deadly aim. Epic! 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 Oh! It's a minute left, guys. Oh shit. Wait, are we supposed to go this way? We have 30 seconds. We're going the wrong way too, damn it. That's good, we got all this stuff. That was pretty good, huh? That was a nice run. Way better than the first one. Hell clock. I think there's one that doesn't clock you. So what? So now we got to figure out what is the thing here. Is there like a beginning and an end? Absolutely. Or do you just keep going and going and going until you get further and further and further? That question makes sense to me. I don't know if people might be watching going, I don't understand your question, but I think I get what I'm asking. It's basically just about like how this game's going to continue to go, you know? Eight years after the Canudos War. Kill the merchant on floor 7, okay.
Que cara é essa, meu filho?
When I woke amongst the shadows, my sight begins to fade. Until the watch brings me back. This ain't God's making, surely.
Nada.
Nothing here
aqui
is.
como é.
Good accents, bad accents? What people's take on that? Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Nossa, Canudos foi o verdadeiro milagre do sertão.
Okay, we have a bunch of money. We have, how much money actually do we have? 75 hearts. Do I not have any cash? What's the sitch? Oh wait, sorry. Anyway, worn belt. Okay, I have those. I have those things. Okay, so worn jacket. Let's go with the. Oh, that gives us more life. Oh, I see. Yeah, let's go with this one, and then that's all we can afford. There's our gear. We have a blessed jacket, which helps plus 658 life. Probably give us a little protection, I guess. Alright. Open skills. So we're still in Act 1. We don't have enough money yet to buy one of these crazy skills. Like I said, the old bell is pretty fucking cool. Closed body envelops you in a barrier of conviction based on 100% of your maximum mana. While closed body is active, your conviction decay is reduced by 50% and every attack received is taken with a physical. Okay. Alright. We'll get there. Double knives, slow time. Really want this one. Really want the old bell. But just because I've seen it. And I think we're looking pretty good here. Like, is there a way to upgrade these two as well? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about to begin another run here. Let's get it going. Make sure the camera is where it's supposed to be. Good. Okay.
De esperança.
Devastating barrage, knife generation, and throw speed. Let's do the knife. Let's get the knife thing going. Love the magical knife. It's pretty cool when the knives get thrown at people. It's pretty cool. It would be cool if the knives could break the pots, but we can't. So let's get off that. Here we go. Six minutes on this run. I've made my game a little simpler instead of always using the same weapons every time. Trying to like just be simplified. Like less is more, like how little moves can you make without, you know what I mean? Like in this case, yeah, we could just use a barrage. In that case, you know? Cool, we got a potion there. Potion for the ocean. What? I don't know. Huh? Violent assault. Enduring reflexes. Increases duration. Duration. What do they mean by duration? Oh, the duration of the... Yeah. Yeah, the duration is good. Yeah, increase the duration. That's a good move, actually. I wish there was an easier way to get the gold from these pots. Because it is a little annoying to have... I'm not trying to complain right now, but I'm just being, like, real. Like, it's kind of annoying to have to do that every time. Or to, like, have to waste that... you know, my fire bullets. Is that what they're called? What are they called? Fire bullets? Split shot, it's called. Shoot multiple projectiles in a cone in front of you. Especially strong against nearby enemies. And I like that, but I don't want to just use it for the fucking pots, for the fucking boxes and fucking... You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you guys know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? Blessing of lethality, blessing of precision, blessing of spirits. I think mana is like the best. And we're doing good, I think. Fight for survival, defeat all 3 enemy waves. I can do that. That was nice. That was really nice. Look, time stood still right now. Time's standing still right now. Let's go downstairs. Gains cooldown speed is 20%. Oh, it costs so much money for that stuff. Fighting in the future is expensive. Sharp strike. Cooldown. So mana builds up naturally by itself? Okay. Woo! Okay, that was kind of tough. Damage, dash speed. I don't really use this very much, do I? I barely use that thing. What do you say? ¿Cómo se dice? How do you say? Okay, okay, come on, come on. Blessing of force, blessing of precision, strength rooted in the trials of the backlands. Blessing of force, blessing of constitution. Redraw. Blessing of lethality. Oh, let's go.
O tempo está se esgotando. Preciso ser mais rápido. Não consigo ver mais nada. Preciso ser mais rápido. Chegada a hora de purificar o fogo. O relógio está estranho outra vez.
The hell clock has run out of time. Descent complete. Old cat. Let's see the reward. Old cap. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the game here. What do we think? I tell you what I think. I'll tell you what I think. But I just want to continue to play the game first. I want to wait until like the very end. Okay. Let's give it one more good run here.
3 anos.
So that's what this game is. It's just, you're gonna just keep doing runs. I can see that. The goal, now in my mind, as a guy who's already played this, done a few runs, got a couple runs here. Excuse me. My thought is, how can we upgrade everything? Like, can we upgrade? I mean, obviously we're upgrading as we go, so I guess that's how it's. Maybe that's how it's going to happen then. Okay, understood. We have 197 of these things. We should probably get some pants. For God's sakes, get some pants. That's 658 life. This is 660 life. It's a little different. It's the same thing, really, isn't it? All right, and the ring. We already have a ring, don't we? It's 9% critical damage. That's 4% critical damage. So you don't apparently want to buy everything you see, is what I'm getting from it. Right. Yes, we have. So now we can buy this one, which I'm actually going to go ahead and put as much. Boy, it's going to be hard to get rid of this one. I do love the repeater quite a bit. I mean, this thing has given me so much. It's given me a lot of joy. But let's try a different one for this run, and then I wonder if you can use the repeater for. Because what I'd really love to do is keep the repeater. So if I could get the repeater in, let's say, instead of the Shadow of Death thing, and I could throw in, let's say, the repeater. If I could have the repeater still. Dude, the repeater is nasty. The repeater is going to be, I'm going to keep saying repeater a lot. Saying it too much. Let's change this into that. So then your two major, the repeater is a huge one. But let's turn into that. So that's my repeater. This is my split shot. This is my reflexes, where the thing that goes around. This is my attack. This is my bell thing. Look at that bell thing. So I have both the bell thing and the repeater. That's going to be a cheat code. Yeah, that's going to be a cheat code big time. Should we give it a shot here? So the attack should always be, let's keep the attack where the attack is, and then the split shot will be B then. Okay, I feel good about this. Yep, I'm good. Okay.
O sangue do anticristo vai regar o centro.
There we go. That thing's crazy. All right, that's a good one. We can have mana for that, so be careful. And time is wasting, so let's get moving. That's insane right there. That was a good idea, getting rid of the one that we never use, because we never used it, but we use it now.
artefato de ascendência divina.
That's good. That means we have enough potions. I use my gun a lot, so I figured that would be the one to pick. Okay. Constitution, alacrity, alacrity sounds like a good name. It's a good name for a cat. Alacrity, please, alacrity, come home. Alacrity, alacrity, you good boy, good girl. I could be boy, girl. Okay. I gotta be honest with you, the bell was a little bit more exciting in my mind. Like, even when I saw it, it was exciting. I think what you want is, like, the bell needs to be, like, upgraded big time. It needs to be not just one bell, but I think there's gotta be upgrades where there's, like, two. Because I think when I saw it, there was, like, two bells. But and it was, like, boom, 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 boom. Like, it did more damage, I think. But anyway. Yeah. And we need to use it more often. Look at that. Okay, let's move forward. Thank you. Oops. That's fun. Using that thing is so fun. Now I see it. I get it now finally. Because I was like, I don't know if it's really that great. It's like, oh no, it's really good. Increases damage of area affected skills by 25%. Excuse me. Alright guys, there it is. There's the run. That was a nice run. Obviously, oh wait, Blessed Revolver Tier 1, they gave me a new gun. Let's take a look at that real quick. Everything seems to be working fine. I have to say, guys, I can now tell you how I feel about this game. But before I do, let's take a quick look at our gear. There you go, everything. Here's our skill book. Excuse me, I actually really did like that. I really do like the bell, but I also like, I'll tell you the thing that I feel like we could probably get rid of here. There's a skill that the attack skill is not the strongest. It's just not that strong. But what do we replace it with is the question. So I would say all enemies have inside their movement speed attack potential reduced by 80%. Slow time, that's a good one. I still like the bell quite a bit, but I will buy double knives. Double knives, and then double knives will replace reflexes. Does that make sense? Can we do that? Where are we? Hold on. Get used to this menu here. Here we go. Okay, so double knives, level 1. Continuously spin 2 blades around you while you move, dealing physical damage to your enemies. Is basically exactly what... So why don't we take this guy and put that here. And now we've got super upgrade. That's upgrade shit going on right there. And, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be for our next run, which will come when I stream again. Yeah, we're gonna call it a stream, and it's for good reasons, not for bad reasons. And this is where we discuss the game. We don't want to delete it. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the game. And let's do something a little different. This is the music we played. Let's do a little... There we go. So here's what it is. Here we go. It's not often that Van Pebble plays new games, okay? It's just not often. Usually we'll play a game that, like, it's new to us. It's been out since 2018. Like a lot of these games, we just really weren't streaming back then, you know? So we would have streamed it already. This is where we actually are in real time streaming with other big streamers in the big pond. And that's one of the things I kind of wanted to avoid, is trying to compete with those other ones, because you're obviously not going to be able to. So the only reason that I took this new game on is because it really looked good. So if I do end up, let's finish the thought, if I do end up competing against everybody else, that's the nature of the business. Everybody's getting this new game, and some people are going to be like, people are going to watch those guys. But I think that the game is, let's give my review of the game. So my take on the game is, it's really good. I think it's a really cool game. I think it's a game that is doing what other games have done, but it's making its own game out of it, which I approve of. I'm always looking for new stuff. As far as the game's look and stuff, it's a beautiful looking game. That was one of the first things I noticed, is that it obviously, when you're playing something like that, it's got to look good, and it does. It looks good. I really like the loot thing, where you're just looting is like a big part of the game. And I just think it's a really interesting, fun game. It kind of reminds me of like the games that I've been playing lately, to be honest with you. That's what attracted me to it from the beginning. I got defensive because I was like, I'm not just picking this game because, but it's okay. I mean, it is a new game, and there are people that just cherry pick the new games. You're not going to see Van Pebble doing that, and mostly because I want to be original, but also because games are expensive. I mean, if I just bought every new game that came out, maybe if I was XQC or something like that, not to keep throwing his name out there, but like if I was a guy that had millions of dollars and I was 20, like that guy's young, you know, so he could just throw all his money. I don't think I'd want to throw my money away on just a bunch of video games. So usually what happens is a game kind of has to prove itself, or I've got to look at it and see what everybody said about it, and then like it's usually like 2 or 3 years down the line that Van Pebble gets a hold of a game like this. For me to get a hold of this game just as it's coming out is exciting, I'm not gonna lie, and I do think it's a fun game. The only thing I can really tell you in my final review here of the game, I guess that's what we're doing, but I will play it again. I will be streaming this game again, and so if that to me is a home run. Ladies and gentlemen, another thing I will be doing again and again and again, besides streaming and being one of the greatest to do it, I have to give myself credit. Come on, what do you want? I will be... Also, another thing I like to do is advertise. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble here.
Like this channel.
Another stream under the belts. And that was a very interesting stream, because that was going to be like, do we keep going or do we not? And obviously for me, the thumbs up. I think that Hell Clock is worthy of checking out, and I think it's worthy of streaming, and I'll prove it. I'm going to keep streaming it. So I don't know how long it's going to stream for. Same thing with, like, I have a game called Karate Survivor. It's kind of weird, like the game we just played. It's got a weird mechanics to it. Weird in a good way. It definitely makes me want to continue to play the game. The only thing that takes me out of the game a little bit not taking me out, but like the hell clock thing. The fact that it's a clock, it's timed. I think they're saying that you could do it without the clock. That might be interesting. Maybe we'll check that out. Maybe we'll do it without clock. But I think the clock is sort of the whole gimmick of the game, right? So, but the idea of these games is always the same, which is you have a certain amount of time to burn through this level. You're gonna die. Just try to get yourself built up as much as you can to make the next run that you do better than the one you just did. And there's another game, like I said, called Karate Punch, which is Karate Survivor, which is a game that initially I was like, I don't think this will stream well. But then when I did finally stream it, I thought, I really like streaming that game. It was the same kind of thing where you fight, and then eventually it gives you like, boom, power up, and it gives you like 3 choices. And I think that's a cool little mechanic that I'm enjoying right now in video games. So ladies and gentlemen, I guess I'm saying I liked it. I would like to get to the part where I advertise my stuff, if that's okay. My name is Van Pebble on all social media. Van Pebble's on Twitter. We talk about fun stuff. We don't do anything like mean-spirited unless it's funny. And then, that's a good way to put it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, donate money to Van Pebble by donating money to Thomas Palvino. At Thomas Palvino, lowercase letters. This is just for people that can afford it and the people that want to, like, hey man, good job, here's a little something for you. That's all. I don't want to take anybody's lunch money or milk money or prostitution money or whatever you people are doing these days. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble is on YouTube and he's burning it up. He's burning it up. And I think we should be up to date. So we're going to put up the video that we just did, and then we'll do another stream today. We have another stream coming up here in about 20 minutes. So if you want, and you're watching this live, come back to me in 20 minutes and we'll be doing another stream. I'm not I think it's going to be a game called Shadow Complex Remastered, because we need to like finish this game, and it's a game that I like. All right, what is it to you? I gotta explain everything. Just kidding. To finish the advertisements here, ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble is on YouTube. Please just go there, watch the stuff, and if you like it, do things. Right? If you like it, there's a couple things you could do. You could like the video, you could comment. You're showing that, like, mixing it up with Van Pebble is a good thing, and then you show people, hey, it shows the YouTube people that people are interacting with this guy. And also, of course, subscribe. We have 41 subscribers. We're getting there. That's all I can tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble on YouTube, Van Pebble on Twitter or X, Thomas Palvino on PayPal. And that's it, man. Oh, and Twitch. Follow me on Twitch as well. Because if I can get to 50 followers on Twitch, I might be able to... I think that's the only thing holding me back from being a Twitch, whatever, employee, or I don't know. I forget what it's called. Obviously, I really care about it. I'm happy with what we've got going on, man. You know, just doing this, getting reps, and doing this day in and day out is good enough for me. If I get the call and it's like we want to affiliate you, well then I'll be ready to affiliate. But right now I'm just getting reps in, man. I'm just putting shots up and making a good percentage of them, and you know, we're just putting more and more and more streams, and we're just having a good time, guys. It's been a fun summer, actually. This has been my most fun summer ever. Because I think we were streaming last summer too, but it just feels more. It just feels better this year. Just we're getting more used to it. I think we have a better job. Like my real job that I work in real life is like so much better than I've ever had before. Because its location is really close to where I live. That's a big one. It saves you a lot of time, and then I only work 3 days a week now. Right? You know those people that are like, why do we have to work 5 days a week, 40 hours? Yeah, you don't have to. Some of you are going to have to figure it out. You don't have to work 5 days a week, motherfucker. What are you talking about? But you might also have to take less money. Like, I make pretty good money. I'm not going to tell you what I make as a security guard, but I also only work 30 hours a week. But I only work 3 days a week. So it's like, you gotta pick your poison. Do you want to be like, I want money, lots and lots of money? Then you're gonna have to work 18,000 days a week. But if you're like, well, I'll just make a certain amount of money and then I'll try to like get something going on the side, that's a smarter way to do it. It's just you make less money. Sorry guys, that's the way it is. And my name is Van Pebble. And let's do this. Let's let this whole song play out, and let's just sit back. We did the advertisements. We played the game. We did everything we had to do. Let's just sit back and enjoy the music. Happy summer to everybody. Pretty good, huh? Alright, I feel pretty good. I'm gonna go take a break, come back refreshed, and then we're gonna do another stream. And I think it's gonna be Shadow Complex Remastered, unless we decide to just play. I'm also thinking about just maybe just doing a thing where we do a little bit of poker again. I really enjoy HC poker, and I think I might want to throw down a little poker a little bit. So I'm not sure. I'm still figuring it out, but whatever it is, you got another one coming to you today. So let me get out of here, and I'll prepare for that next stream. And you guys have a good one in the meantime. Talk to you later. Peace.